When the news broke to Chuck, the Iceman, Liddell on the set of The Ultimate Fighter Season 11 that his third scheduled fight with friend-turned-bitter rival, Tito Ortiz had been scrapped, the Iceman was hot and certainly bothered. Expletives hurled from the mouth of the normally relaxed yet intense Liddell. Door slammed in frustration by Liddell. Tito Ortiz would sit only few feet away, deflated in the next room. Neck and ruins and having to listen to Liddell vent and pronounce his latest nickname for Ortiz, Pussy. A pacing Liddell would reference that Ortiz was too chicken to fight him a third time, and that Ortiz only agreed to the third fight as to gain a spot as a coach on The Ultimate Fighter for team punishment promotional intention. Ortiz would express a sick and worried look of health concern, rather than opt to engage in confrontation with Liddell. Ortiz had been informed at the end of Episode 9 of Tough 11 that his neck would require immediate surgery after seeking medical evaluation to various abnormal body functions. Not exactly what White and Liddell wanted to hear so close to the end of the season's filming. Ortiz would inform White that he would be removing himself from the promoted third fight with Liddell and opting for surgery to his neck as the next move in his career. Liddell would later express a mocking grin several times in the direction of Ortiz, as if to belittle Ortiz, as Ortiz would support his fighter, Jamie Yeager, at the weigh-ins for his quarter-final bout. Ortiz would be removed from his role as coach and replaced with former UFC middleweight champion, Rich Ace Franklin for Episode 11 and Episode 12 of Tough 11. Franklin would be Liddell's last MMA opponent to date. That was 2010. The year is now 2018. A dramatic contrast in intentions and desires, as Ortiz now turns up the heat on the Iceman. Is the Iceman now the chicken? Ortiz is the one ready and waiting to fight, and Liddell is mute. A perfect accessible tool in 2018 to railroad any fighter's pride into a fight in a cage, is to log onto Twitter and throw those proverbial pussy logs of tweets onto the proverbial chicken shit fire, and soon everyone will gather to feel the warmth and enjoy the entertainment. Smart and confident strategy by Ortiz. Chuck Liddell, what's taking so long? Ortiz would impatiently ask. You said, you like punching me in the head and it's an easy fight for you, let's get it done. Tito Ortiz claims betrayal of their friendship by Liddell for greed. Ortiz felt railroaded by White and Liddell in the past to accept the first fight with Liddell, UFC 47. Projective verbal sarcasm and slurs indicating Ortiz's cowardice or lobbying for his own goals on Tough 11, radiates as real and personal. Does time really heal all wounds? Chuck Liddell was victorious via referee stoppage due to strikes in both Liddell vs. Ortiz fights. UFC 47 would see Ortiz maintain a good output on the feet against Liddell. Good use of snapping inside and outside leg kicks on the outstretched lead heavy leg of Liddell at both UFC 47 and UFC 66. Ortiz would create his best in-fight position against Liddell at UFC 66, as Ortiz would rotate to the outside upon completion of an attempted but stuffed double-leg takedown, leading to Ortiz gaining back control and then executing an outside-trip takedown on Liddell. When pressed by WOTV as to whether Ortiz himself had a soul to cleanse with a third showdown with Liddell, Ortiz would view but not respond. Good friend and advocate for Ortiz, JT Warsh would signal Ortiz's intent for a third fight with Liddell. Tito Ortiz's soul is cleansed. This is just redemption. Warsh. Throughout my time in MMA media, I've understood that Ortiz and Warsh share a very blessed bond. J.T. Warsh would be the respected liaison to achieve what many would consider at one time impossible. A peace talk face-to-face meeting with the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, and the people's champion, Tito Ortiz. Ortiz and Shamrock did become and remain friends, sharing compliments to this day, as a result of Warsh's mediation. A statement from Warsh is as good as an Ortiz statement. Don't believe me? Let's get some dialogue from Ortiz himself in regards to his relation with J.T. Warsh. My brother from another mother. Ortiz would add validation to Warsh's quoting statement of motivation. An interesting note, bookmakers have selectable odds available for Liddell, Ortiz III. Ortiz comes in as the betting favorite with -235 Vegas odds, despite losing the first two affairs. Check out these CBD recovery food supplements and creams. 750 mg of CBD hemp extract and 30 mg of organic olive oil, CBD gummy edibles 150 mg, CBD oil, e-liquid, all strengths.